Seven signs of a narcissistic mother. A lot of you have been asking me about this one, so let's talk about it. Y'all think I don't talk about narcissistic females, but I do, okay? So today we're going to talk about narcissistic mother. And if this is you, if you're dating a man or a woman who you think is narcissistic and you suspect their mother of being a narcissist, these signs will apply too, but this one is specifically for those of you who actually have narcissistic parents, especially a narcissistic mother. One of the signs, and I'm not going to go in any particular order, so I'll just say number one to number seven, okay? The first sign of a narcissistic mother is that she will continuously, constantly compare herself to you. She will always compare herself to you. What she did when she was younger, how she used to act, how she used to look. She will feel like or make you feel like you're in some kind of weird competition with her and you have to live to her standards or above. But that's fake because she doesn't really want you to live above her standards or do better than her, but she'll pretend like she wants that only to continue to constantly compare herself to you. Second one is kind of related to the first one is this competition. This person is always in competition with you. Whatever you do, they have to do better. Or they'll say when they were younger, they did it better. Whatever you achieve, they'll have to achieve it, or they'll say when they were younger, they achieved that or even more. So this constant competition with you, it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to get to the point where they will act like you, they'll dress like you. These are some of the sick mothers who even date their children's spouses. And if you think this is a joke, check the comment section out. I've talked to many people who have told me this. I've seen this happen in real life. It's really sick. These people are really sick. So because they're in this constant competition with you, they feel like they have to even date your partners. So they will go behind your back and be intimate with your partner or flirt with your partner openly in front of you because they want to show you that they not only got it, they still have it, but they have it better than you to the point where your partner will leave them or leave you for them. And if you have a partner who, God willing, has dignity, that will piss them off because they're God on earth. And how come your partner doesn't want them? They'll go out of their way now to ruin the relationship between you and your partner by either lying or just doing the sickest, most grimy things to try to ruin that relationship, okay? I don't know what number I am at right now, but the next one is boundaries. A narcissistic mother does not have boundaries. They want full control of you. The reason they don't respect your boundaries or don't have boundaries is because they want full control of you. When you were younger, they could control you, they could use you as a puppet, they could get anything they want out of you. They could say anything, do anything, make you do anything. But now that you're older and you can stand up for yourself and you have probably created some boundaries, they hate that and they'll do everything in their power to show you that they don't respect your boundaries. So if you are in this situation, you have to create even stronger boundaries, not for them, but for yourself. Once you have those boundaries for yourself and you stand on them, there will be no way that they can break it. All they'll do is cry and whine and just be toxic as they want to be, but they can't break your boundaries. The wrong way to do it is to set boundaries for them. When you set boundaries for them, they'll go out of their way to disrespect or break those boundaries, okay? Another sign is that they're entitled. A narcissistic mother is entitled to you and everything that you are. They feel entitled to, if you have money, they feel entitled to that. If you have a good relationship, they feel entitled to that. If you're doing good in life, they feel entitled to that. And they'll tell you that if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for them, this wouldn't happen. If it wasn't for them being the mother that they were to you, you wouldn't have this, you wouldn't have that. If it wasn't for them, they will make you feel so guilty and they'll make you know that you probably owe your life to them. They'll tell you you owe your life to them simply because they were a mother. But if we're being honest, if you really sit and think about it, they really wasn't that great of a mother to you growing up. They were just as toxic as they are now back then. But they'll rewrite history and tell you how great they were. And because of that, every good and positive thing that is happening in your life today is because of them. So you owe them your life. So you have to repay them for all of the good things that they've done for you. Another sign is that they will criticize you. The narcissistic mother will criticize you in everything you do. You can create the cure for cancer. They'll tell you, why didn't you do it soon enough? Why did all of those people have to die before you came up with this fancy recipe? They will criticize you in everything you do, and it goes back to the comparison, because not only are they criticizing you, they're comparing you to not only themselves, but if they have a friend or family member or coworker whose kids are doing good, they'll compare you to them. If you have friends and family, they'll compare you to those friends and family. They'll continue to criticize you, and they'll compare you to those people and say, let's say you're a nurse. They'll say, oh, yeah, you're a nurse. That's good and all, but um, my friend Mary's son is a doctor. If you're a doctor, they'll say, oh, my friend Mary's son is a scientist. Now, that's a good job. That's a good career. They'll say crazy things like that to make you feel inferior to whatever or whoever. The next thing, which is to me the sickest one, is that they love to see you struggle. And this is true for every single narcissist, but for the narcissistic mother, this one hurts because your mother is supposed to be the one who cuddles you. Your mother is supposed to be the one who is there for you and prays for you and hopes that every good thing happens to you, good things come your way, and things like that. But the narcissistic mother will pretend that that is what she's doing or that is her job, but secretly they love to see you struggle. The reason for this is when you're struggling, this is when you go crying to them. This is when they feel like they're at an even playing field with you. This is when they feel like they're equal to you, because this whole time they have been jealous of you and comparing themselves to you. They feel like the things that they should have accomplished, the things that they should have had, the things that they should have been, now you came and stole that light. You stole their shine, and they're secretly competing with you. So it makes them feel happy for some sick reason when you're going through it. So those mothers that want to act like they're there for you when you're down, but then when you're up, it's like they're mad. Watch out for those mothers. There's a good chance that the reason they're coming back when you're having those bad moments is because they're actually happy. Now they feel needed. Now they feel wanted. But not only that, they feel like they have one up to you, because now you're down here and they're up here, and they have to be the one to give you life again. They have to be the one to speak life back into you. And this goes for friends too. If you have that friend who never reaches out, never celebrates your success, you post something positive or something you accomplished, they never reach out to say, "Oh, congratulations, I'm happy for you." They never even interact with your post, but then all of a sudden something bad happens. God forbid you lose a family member or there's a diagnosis, and then now they're reaching out to you. Watch out for those people. Those narcissistic mothers are like that too. They will only come around and act so motherly when you're down and out, when you need them the most. That's when they act like a mother. But when you're on top, they're constantly nagging you, they're constantly comparing you, they're constantly criticizing you, and they're constantly making you feel like you owe them your life. So those are some signs of a narcissistic mother. Again, if this is your mother or this is your partner's mother, if you see any of these signs, there's a good chance that that is a narcissist, and you need to stay far, far away from those kind of people for your own health and for your mental health. My name is Mercy. If you love contents like these, please hit that follow button. Also, you can book a one-on-one coaching call with me. The link is in my bio. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.